don't worry, I'm good. But no. He jumped and started hanging out with the enemy, but he didn't just do that. Started publicizing and attacking 50 directly in a sort of way. It's about the 50 Cent and Big Meech situation, yeah? So what has happened is 50 Cent, if anyone doesn't know, Big Meech is the founder of the BMF, the Black Mafia family. And this Black Mafia family, back in the days, used to terrorize. They were popular in the hip-hop space. They not for the good things, yeah, but because it's one of those people where you go to their city, you have to go pay props to the overlord and all that stuff. And Big Meech, the founder, was arrested, and he got a 30-year sentence. Now, it was serving his 30-year sentence, but he came out recently after 15 years. But before he came out, that we won't discuss whether he came out because he snitched or whatever. That's not even the most important point. Before he came out, 50 Cent reached out to him for the life story because he wanted to make a series called BMF. Yeah, the series is literally called BMF. And 50 Cent got the right to do this with Tammy Cohen because Tammy Cohen, this woman, had the rights to the life story of Big Meech. But 50 Cent did not do just that. What he actually did was he took the son of Big Meech, it's called Lil Meech. He took this boy and put him in acting school for 2 years. After graduating from acting school, made him the lead actor for this BMF show, playing his dad. And this show has gone on for 3 seasons. We were expecting the 4th season. Now, what happened is that when Big Meech came out of prison, Big Meech decided that he would be friends with... So it was with 50 Cent when he first came out, and then a week later, he was hanging out with Rick Ross. Knowing that Rick Ross and 50 Cent have this big issue that they've always had, Big Meech was hanging out with Rick Ross. 50 Cent flew up, like, what's this? Yeah, no loyalty, nothing. Yeah, hanging out with someone that I consider my enemy. Yeah. And 50 Cent flew up and he was going at it, went at Big Meech, went at Lil Meech. Now, when this was happening, Big Meech was trying to explain, oh, no, it's not that. 50 Cent was like, oh, you snitched. This is what happened with Tammy Cohen. I don't even want to get into that story because, anyways, you came out early from a 30-year sentence. And Big Meech was like, no, I didn't snitch. Big Meech was supposed to have a welcome party, but that welcome party was cancelled because a lot of people didn't turn up for it. They didn't buy the tickets or something. Now, when this was happening, Lil Meech was apologizing to 50 Cent, saying, oh, I didn't do anything. But 50 Cent, for some reason, decided that, nope, I don't care. Yeah, that's your father. For him doing that, whether it is, you know, there's something iffy here, and he wasn't wrong, at least from my perspective, because Lil Meech in the last week has been hanging out with Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather. Now, it didn't just hang out with them. When he was hanging out with Rick Ross, it was, you know, that was him basically now taunting and saying, yep, I'll hang out with your enemy, 50 Cent. But then he also hung out with Floyd Mayweather and posted a picture on Instagram and then captioned it, The Real Power. If you don't know, 50 Cent is also the executive producer of the TV show called Power, and the whole franchise of Power. So that caption of The Real Power was a very direct, subtle attack on 50 Cent. So Lil Meech really chose a side. Given what Lil Meech has done, what 50 Cent have done for the family, he actually claimed that he has put at least $5 million in their family pocket. Given what 50 Cent have done for their family and all that stuff, what are your thoughts about the whole thing and Lil Meech's behavior?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, definitely. I don't think 50 Cent is in the wrong here. He's a street guy, regardless of how much wealth he has now. He's still someone with that instinct. He's still someone who is watching from that lens of like street wise and street OT, if you may. You know, it's like you'll be able to sniff things like that and suspect some things. I feel like him acting and everyone saying, oh, he's probably, 50 is paranoid or this or that. You haven't lived this life, right? 50 is 50. I mean, we know some of his story, right? Like, we know some of the things that he has been into. And for someone like I don't want to compare him to like to a drug cartel or some drug lord, but you know they came in this like retired gangsters, you know, if they have even retired, you know. Well, yeah, you can't, nothing is off the table. You have to understand that they are about that life. So they know what it means. There are codes that like of conduct, right, where they are from, and even if you know in gangs, that's the most important like thing when you are like a gang member or a gangster. It's the code. They don't care what your feelings is saying or what might have happened. The code is the book, is what you live by, and he has that. So even Big Meech himself hanging out and trying to say it's not like that. Yeah, you know this life, so you know you are treading. Maybe, yeah, you're like, it's not what you think, but you know you are in that gray area, right? You wouldn't say you didn't know. So why even dance around that sort of situation when 50 is your bag and you know he has a problem with this other guy? I mean, I feel like he's just a stupid guy, the Lil Meech boy. I don't really know him. I don't know his roles in like some of the series in the TV shows. He's probably feeling, some people who act like that, they're probably thinking, oh, he owes me. My dad owns the original whatever of the name or the trademark or, you know, things, you know, this.
Yeah, that's not how it works, right? The moment
Exactly.
50 had the right to shoot it, he could have used anybody that he wanted. And
Exactly.
the fact that he wasn't even ready to be in that series, but 50 actually paid for him to go to acting school for 2 years so that he can be the one to play in that role. That was him doing them a favor, absolutely, because he was spending the money to get that to happen. Yeah, and 50 is known for doing that. He did the same. So he's known for having people from a young age and working them up, like Tariq in Power, Michael Rainey Jr. Just actually won an award at the last at the NAACP as well. Also has benefited from 50 Cent really just liking to work with him and, you know, continuing to give him opportunities. And Michael Rainey is treating that differently. You know, he's appreciating that. Is, you know, I think he even sent the jacket that he wore to the NAACP award. He sent it to 50. You know, like Baba. You know, yeah. You know, like you know, he's paying a lot of props.
You did see what 50 Cent said about that. He posted that and said, "Yeah, you never gave me nothing."
yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Yayo went on Vlad Sport TV or something, and it was like, man, 50 is crazy, man. Like if I had 50 money, I wouldn't be involved in all those things. But it's okay. 50 is that kind of guy. But I can also understand from 50's perspective, loyalty is so important. You might say he's paranoid and other stuff, but he got shot 9 times, like from people that he knew. You know, like having gone through something like that kind of experience, you can never be too careful. And the fact that 50 went hard on Lil Meech, and Lil Meech didn't even wait for 1 year or whatever, the next week he was hanging out with 50's enemy. Lil Meech could have continued his life. You're right when you said this guy is a bit silly, because he could have just gone on with his life. Why did he have to engage with 50's enemy? Like, he could have stayed out of it and say, that's my dad's mistake or whatever. I'm staying out of it. Even if I'm no longer a part of BMF, let me just focus on my acting career without choosing a side.
Yeah.
Hey, 50, I'm for you, but it's okay. I understand why you are a little bit iffy on this, or why you feel paranoid, or whatever it is. But don't worry, I'm good. But no. He jumped and started hanging out with the enemy, but he didn't just do that. Started publicizing and attacking 50 directly in a sort of way.
Yeah, so it was never wrong. It wasn't wrong to assume these things.
To feel like it was exactly.
Yeah.